Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and this is a cool one for you. So, I am on the map. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly at all. Fjordur, I think it's called. But anyways, this is a little bit of a map review for a map that I think is going to be in Arks upcoming, included into their official playlists. One, this map is incredibly well done. It's polished very well. It's beautiful. There's a whole new biome system, and Ark Wildcard has sponsored this map. So in my opinion, this is going to be the next one. I thought it might have been Olympus, but Olympus has been sponsored for so long and not included that I don't think it's going to be. It's between this and that one, and I think this one has a higher probability of actually being the next map added to the official biome. So this is kind of like a little bit of a show and tell, if you want to call it that, little map preview. The people that made it did an amazing job. There are 3 major islands. You can see them on the map right now, and they all have their own little unique features. Anything from dwarven ruins, underground caves, a huge underwater system, and massive, massive biomes. Now, it's really neat. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fly around and show you just so you can see the areas. There are literally caves everywhere. I think the author of the map has said something like 24 different cave systems so far. So it's going to be an amazing map. You can see one off in the distance. If you didn't know this, when you're in GCM mode or moving around quickly, you can spot caves because there's like a render glitch, and it'll show you specifically how to get underground, just like this right here, and you can just access the underground biomes with this. Now, you can see the cave networks aren't just like little tiny caves like some of the maps on Ark were like, oh, we have 24 caves, but they're like the size of a Bronto. These are massive caves, huge areas that are going to be really neat for people to build in, assuming this map becomes official. And it's just super, super cool. Now, this one specifically, just so you can see it on the map. Oh, actually, I don't have my thing turned on, but nonetheless, I'm just showing you anyway, so this is not a base showing spot. So it is just a beautiful map. You can see that there's like different unique sets of areas. This one right here is very similar to the Ragnarok Hex Cliffs, which are a real thing in real life, by the way. And they've even got like different colored water, different colored areas, which is so unique. Like the crystals here, it's just, I don't know. The people that worked on this map did a very good job. It's been open for a year or so, and this is like a much more polished state. I played it before, and it wasn't as polished, but right now it's beautiful. The drops themselves are all unique. They actually have like totems, if you want to call them that, as the drops. You can see it going down to the ground right now. They're all that, and they've got like the activation thing you can see right there. It's really cool. It's well done, well thought out, because it truly stays to like this Norse mythology kind of concept, where you've got these like little, I would call them Easter eggs. This little thing, I would call it an Easter egg, but they're all over the map. Little fun things, fun features like that. New skins for like this, your armor, an armor set, which is really cool. I know they've got a planned new dinosaur in the long run too. You can see that one's coming down to the ground as well. But it's just an amazing map. There's all kinds of different stuff. There's a lot of the newer creatures as well. There's a cave with polar bears and the shapeshifters inside of them. And it's just a well done map. Now I'm kind of just showing you like the main concept. It looks really nice. It's really pretty. It could use a little bit of it when it does become an official map, in my opinion. If it does, let me say that properly. If it does, I think they're going to definitely compress some of the stuff to make it easier to load in, because it's a little slow when you're moving quickly loading things in. But you don't need to worry about being in GCM anyways, so it doesn't matter. But the areas are just amazing. You can see right here, there's lots of little areas behind waterfalls. This is well done. They have like little areas where the waterfalls go through, so it looks really cool, just like that right there. And that's kind of just like, you know, how this entire map is. It's like the entire thing is just beautiful. But I haven't even shown you some of my favorite parts yet. There's literally dwarven ruins all over this map. You can see this one right here. And it's just super cool. I don't know. It's just well thought out. And they've just got some really neat stuff. And it leads down to the underground for a lot of these things. Some of them are small, not all of them. But like you can see, it's like little teaser trailers, if you want to call them that. And yeah, this one specifically is super cool. You just go down to the depths of the earth using this dwarven ruin. I don't know. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm going to take a picture of this because I totally forgot to. Look at this. Look at that. It's like true. It looks just like Lord of the Rings. That's what it looks like in my opinion. That's my personal opinion, so take that for what you will. But I think that might be what they're trying to accomplish for some of it. Anyways, you can go down this giant cave system, and there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff. You can see rock drakes are down in this one. Just look at that. Look how well done it is. You can see rock drake eggs down in this zone, down in here, and the map itself is just really neat looking. And it just goes and goes. It's just unique. I've never seen a map that has so much different stuff to it. I'm going to turn my gamma up so I can actually see this area. And it's just everywhere. Like, it's well thought out, and you can just access this from different areas, and boop, you're out the other side. Let's turn my gamma back down now that I'm outside. And we're outside the other end of it. It's kind of hard to see, but oh well. And you can see that is one area. And that, again, that's one of 24 different systems, which is nuts. They're everywhere. So that's one. Let's go ahead and show you some of the other ones that I've found. I know they're all over the place. However, I've only been exploring for like 6 or 7 hours as I've played. And I've had a lot of fun. It's a beautiful map. Again, I can't say that enough. Is that a trophy? There it is. Trophy. So they've got all the new creatures on this map and spawning in the proper biomes and stuff like that, which is really neato. This is one of my favorite islands. It's also the most deadly island. Swamp. Yeah, I have nightmares from the swamp back on island. You can see the Titanoboas all over the place, Phiomias. But why I like it so much is because it's not like a normal swamp. It actually feels like a real life swamp because it's not just totally covered in water. It's got like different areas, different like down trees. It's got different shapes of trees, and it's just, I don't know, cool. You can see, I don't know, lily pads, which is really cool in my opinion. It's got the concept right here. You can see this dead stego. It's just so unique. I don't know how to say it any better than it's really amazing. Everywhere I turn when I'm playing this map, I find that I just find new unique things, and I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. And again, another cave. Now it's a small one, but pretty cool. In the swamp biome, 2 entrances. I think this map is going to be one of my favorites to play when it does become official, if it does. You've got the whole dwarven ruins on top of this. They're all over the map, honestly, which is pretty cool. And it's just, I don't know. I'm just super excited because I've been playing it for so long, and I did not notice there were these mushrooms here. That's really cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a unique system. Cool. But that's just one of the islands. You got that one over there. This is the big island, and there is a ton of stuff on it. It's just crazy big. There's unique biomes everywhere, new tree sets, new everything. Dwarven ruins exist everywhere. They are super cool, kind of like over on Ragnarok, but they actually look like they thought them out a little bit better because they've got these like fires and all over the place with all kinds of different cool features that you wouldn't think of. Like, I think this is going to be an amazing base location if you can build in it, because you've got hard walls and there's only a couple different entrances. And it's just, it is so cool to build in a castle. I mean, who wouldn't want to build in a castle? That's my personal opinion. You can see there's the UDs and stuff, but look at that. That's so cool. And I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like to access these guys, which is like the totems, just like any normal drop. Pretty cool. And I guess I'll just pick that stuff so you can see, literally just like any normal drop. Whoop. And then it just disappears. But we'll keep adventuring around a little bit so you can kind of see the areas. But super cool. This is behind a waterfall, and again, well thought out. You've got some little nodes and stuff behind these waterfalls. So there's little, like, how do I say this? Little pockets of resources. I haven't found any major resource zones, but I found little pockets, which seems really realistic to me. Because in real life, that's kind of how resources work. They don't work in just like giant, massive areas like one big island. They've got like little pockets everywhere. So that's, I don't know, it just feels cool. Feels like realistic in my opinion. And it's just, look at this. It's just well done. It really is. This is the ice biome. Oh boy, gotta let the cave system load in. So anyways, you can see I'm just inside a little mini cave right here. But there are lots of different things. Like if you, oh my goodness, come on now. If you, why? Why'd you do that? Really? Let me up. Let me up. There we go. There we go. So you can see it kind of goes further into this cave system. You have more dwarven ruins. You can see, I don't know, this might have something to do with a deeper cave system. Boop-a-doo. You can see loot down in here. Pretty cool. Just like a normal cave system loot. You got to drop to death, essentially. And you've got a whole bunch of different ways to get down in here, and like unique... Oh, nope. Leave me alone, Fiomius. I don't like you. It's just, I don't know, well done. You can see what I'm talking about when I'm like, this map is just pretty. It's well done. They thought it through, and there's a whole bunch of different ways to go about things. And exits and entrances. You can see I got blue crystals down in here. So like they've got everything from every map, which is the only negative for this. I think that it's going to cause issues with the Ark devs because it's they don't like one map to have everything, because then people would just play that one map. And that's just kind of how, you know, people are, because like Crystal Isles came out and everyone wanted to play Crystal Isles because it had a lot of new stuff and a lot of the old stuff, which was pretty cool. And that's kind of why I think they'll take some of the things out of this map. But I think when the new dino that they're going to have in this, I think they're going to let that stay, because typically with the maps, they like to add new things in like the trophies for Crystal Isles, which is pretty cool. But again, little fun facts, like just little areas like that just make me happy, because it's like a cool little thing. Like Ragnarok has a few of them, Valgoro has a few of them, but this map has everything everywhere. It's just well planned and thought out. Now, there is also a Magmasaur biome and a volcano location. I'll go ahead and show you that in a second here, but I'm just kind of like, you know, coasting around this map, just showing you what I think is just super neat. Just well thought out and fun. Now, you can see, if I go down in here, boom, another little mini cave. Mini being the word, mini cave. But it's literally all over the place you can go for some fun stuff. There's no cave systems nearby, but that's, you know, oh well, there are worse things. Let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about with the volcano. Where is it? Now I'm all backwards. Oh, there's the redwood zone. There's a couple of areas around here that you want to check out. It's pretty cool in my opinion. But oh well, you know, it's just a fun. This might be my favorite base location in the entire game, actually, for this map, because I love this little island. And I love this little, I mean, it's big enough where you don't need to worry about more space, and it's small enough where you can actually hold the entrance of it, which is pretty cool. And in my personal opinion, you've got an island that you own, which is even cooler. So it's, I don't know, it's like a true little hideaway, if you want to call it that. I would love to build a base in this zone right here. So really pretty. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the volcano zone. Make sure I know where I'm going first, because, you know, I'll end up getting lost and distracted by whatever is nearby. Now, here's the sulfur pit zone. You can see that there are magmasaurs kind of just roaming around in this area. They don't always show up on the surface, but they do exist. It's got the X variants of creatures, just like over on Genesis. And then inside this, I'm not going to go the easy way. I'm just going to go into the mountain so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Inside of this, there is a magmasaur pit. I have to get into the area, apparently, because I can't find it right now. But whatever. You know, I know it's here. I just have to find it again. Maybe not. We'll see. It's around here. But it's a well done area. Again, you can see for some reason, the magma looks different in this zone to me. Like it looks like they planned it differently, and it looks different, which is pretty cool. So I think that's pretty awesome. But again, personal opinion. But there is a cave system here that you can get into, and I think I may have found it. You just kind of go around the circle last time, and maybe not. We'll see. Pretty sure this is how I accessed it last time. I accidentally stumbled my way into it, and I was like, ooh, this is cool. And now I just can't find it, because, you know, that's what it is, I guess. That's how it works sometimes. Maybe? Oh, I think I just, you know, render glitched, but oh well. But there is a Magmasaur volcano here, just so you know. I just have to find it. And eventually I will. Maybe. 50-50. Ooh. Maybe something? Nope, not something. I tried. Oh well, I think you get the point. But, that being said, it's really pretty. There are Magmasaurs on this map. I just, you know, can't find the area right now. But I would really encourage you trying to play a little bit on it, because it's just fun. It's very rare that I find a map where I'm just like, you know, exploring and having fun doing that, because it's like, you don't really want to explore. What's the value? This one, because there's dwarven ruins everywhere, and like every different biome has its own unique features. You've got little docks so you can go fishing. It's just a fun map. So anyways, this is like a little bit of a longer review than I anticipated, but I would really encourage you to try playing it. And it's just cool. So anyways, hopefully this video helps you out. Go ahead and check it out. I think it's going to be the next map, but that's my personal opinion. All right, teach out.